AITA for saying he trapped me under false promises in front of his parents? I wanted kids. My husband said he did too and wanted to wait till we were married. We got married 8 months ago and he changed his mind and doesn't want kids at all. Later admitting when he was drunk that he never wanted kids and that he was hoping he would change his mind for my sake after we got married, but decided it's 100% not for him and scheduled a vasectomy. He got it last month. Kids was not a deal breaker for me under any circumstances. I love my husband, and if we don't have kids, well, I will live with it. He has been great to me and we have a seemingly perfect fairy tale life. So yes, it does hurt me sometimes that kids will not be an option, but again, it's not a deal breaker and it doesn't keep me up at night usually. I have a bunch of nieces and nephews I can spoil rotten. But the way that I combat the hurt that I sometimes feel, I joke about it. Dark humor. My husband knows this and jokes with me about it. Well, we went to his family's home for a bit dinner and my sil announces she is pregnant. Mill ends up asking us when we will give her grandbabies because she isn't getting any younger. Her, not me. So I did what I always do and pushed through with dark humor because I was already feeling a little gloomy and dare I say envious of my sil being with child. So I start laughing and said, "Ah well, this one doesn't want babies, so he trapped me under false promises," and start nudging him saying, huh, which is what we do at home. I don't know why this is a thing. We did it once and just never stopped. My husband just goes silent. My sil, Phil and Bill laugh. My Mill wasn't even mad. She just turned to my sil and said, "That's okay cause we still have one bundle to snuggle." Super understanding family. Zero judgment. I mean, great people. But my husband was just dead silent the rest of the dinner and later said I was wrong for saying anything to his family about him changing his mind and said that it wasn't something they needed to know. He said I should have just said I didn't know and let the conversation drop instead of calling him out in front of his parents. AITA? NTA. I love that you are understanding about him not wanting kids. However, I would be furious at a partner that would willingly deceive me like that. You deserve to have that info up front. I wouldn't be able to trust him. What other decisions and big items is he going to make and just clue you in later? NTA. Your husband seems to think lying to the people he's closest with is the easiest way through life. There were many parts of this post that made me so sad. If we don't have kids, well, I will live with it. It doesn't keep me up at night usually. I was already feeling a little gloomy and dare I say envious of my sil being with child. If kids are something you really want, then you should get the chance to have them. Don't settle, especially if it's with someone so willing to be dishonest with you. NTA. Why are you still with this guy who lied to you? Trapped into marriage. And gets sulky when you mention it? What was he planning? To let you endure questions about babies and pregnancy without ever speaking up? Just when, if ever, was he going to speak up and take that burden off you? So many red flags. NTA. But girl, he was lying to you all along. Red flag. NTA. Your husband didn't want anyone to know because they'd know he had really trapped you under major life false promises. It seems like you really want kids. You've been married for 8 months. It's not too late for you to end things and find someone who shares your life goals. Not saying you have to break up with your husband. Just saying you have that option. We need to create the lives we want for ourselves. He's mad you told the truth lol. NTA. NTA. But are you sure you want to live with it? Because it sounds like it still really bothers you. And it's understandable that it does. Being a parent is really important to many people. Your husband was wrong to lie and to expect you to lie. His parents would have kept asking if you hadn't told the truth. NTA his parents needed to know, otherwise they'd just keep asking you. Forcing you to lie to them. NTA. I would proceed with warning, 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 warning. Your husband lied to you before you got married and then had a vasectomy. He was comfortable with lying to his parents and would not have said a word. What does this tell you? You married a liar. What will he lie about next? You need to think long and hard about whether or not you want to continue being married to a liar. If you choose to stay, you need to get him into therapy, and then you need family therapy to move past this. Good luck. NTA. You may be able to live without kids. However, can you live with a man who lied and deceived you over such an important thing? He obviously cares more about himself and what he wants out of life than you. NTA. This man clearly has trouble just being truthful and upfront with people. If you can somehow tolerate that, he should be able to take a little humor. NTA. Honestly, your husband is a manipulative jerk. Why stay with someone who would do that to another person? NTA. But it's scary that you think you are in a fairy tale marriage at only 8 months and after he pulled the rug out from under you. So you wanted children and willing to give that up for him. What's he willing to give up for you? I'd like to know how much of a fairy tale marriage you have in a few years, if it's still perfect. Great. But I'd like to know. No. They deserve to know because honestly, they are going to keep asking. Better to get it out in the open. So, NTA. But I think he is ta. And this seems the first red flag. NTA. He actually isn't angry because he thinks it's personal. It's because you spoke your mind and made him face his reality. He technically did trap you with false promises. I have one question though. It doesn't matter if he's the best or not. It matters if you want to have kids more than you want to be with him. If want kids so badly, and then be with someone who actually respects your wishes. NTA. Sounds like you're being super cool about this, and so is his family. While not exactly on the nose. This reminds me of the expression, some people can't take yes for an answer. He's getting what he wants and needs to chill if you make some jokes. NTA. Because it's true. And he misled you. And then he sneakily had a vasectomy. He has been great to me and we have a seemingly perfect fairy tale life. He lied to you to get you to marry him, and now he wants you to lie to his family. Exactly what part is like a fairy tale? Because unless the next part involves a prince on a white horse coming to rescue you, I don't see it. NTA. I know you say it's not a deal breaker, but the truth is you didn't actually get to have any say in the decision. He lied to get you to marry him, then got a vasectomy. You need to take some time to seriously think about whether you want kids, because eventually this could lead to massive resentment.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.